Yeah, this is for the culture and for those who love us. Chill, CFW, Compton's most wanted in this motherfucker. South side to the best, north side to the beast. Doing folk with the 80. Greater later, player to player. Real shit lasts forever.
So I don't give a fuck if it was me on the stage or me doing a marketing plan for Chill or me helping montage or you know what I'm saying, whatever the fuck. I just been trying to, as long as I can find a way to get some revenue from what I actually love to do. That's what I've been fortunate. Alhamdulillah, I've been fortunate enough to like make some money doing each of these things. So right now I'm a manager, you know, for Westside Gunn and people that I mentioned earlier. I have a coffee shop that really relies on the network and the community that I was a part of in hip hop to fuel my business. You know what I'm saying? If Chill come, you come. Oh, for sure. All you brothers come because of what I was made for myself as an underground artist. Right. And I think over it all, I was like, you know, not just about being diverse. It's like I got one thing that go for me is like I got integrity. You feel what I'm saying? And brothers know one thing is like I can't really be bought. You know, so people always I think gravitate towards whatever we do for that. Right. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be something they can fuck with or not, it's like, okay, bro, he got something he's trying to do because you know, I really don't pay too much attention to the other shit. Right. You've always moved. I stay focused on what shit I do. And you've always moved that way, bro. Like ever since like Loud and I remember the Priority days. You know what I'm saying? Like you always been that dude. You know, you was pretty much under Bigger B's wing, you know what I'm saying? Not pretty much, 100%. Yeah, 100%. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Bigger B. Like his influence on you, like is there. You know what I'm saying? Like you kind of took off. Like when he fell as an angel, you just kind of swooped right in and just took over. Man, I felt that. I felt it was like a responsibility. Yeah, you did. Bigger did so much, man. Like shit. You know, you hear still to this day, people are still talking about how much he did for LA and, you know, hip hop in Los Angeles or the West Coast. Yeah. You know? So yeah, I feel like, man, we gotta our whole career has been dedicated to, you know, continuing in some way the legacy that Bigger started, man. Right. Like for real. Dude, like you guys were associated as myself with the fucking baddest hip hop label of all fucking times. Loud Records. Shout out to Steve Rifkin. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Fade. Shout out to. I'm a real hip hop. Like we can argue all day. I don't know if it's the illest hip hop label. Hey, I gotta think about this shit. I gotta think one of them for sure. But I just gotta think about that. Top three easy. You got a top three. Who is better? Come on, man. We talking Wu-Tang, Mob Deep, Exhibit, The Licks. I give him top three. Big Pun. I gotta think about that. Like, bro. I mean, Pete Rock, Dead Prez. All right, so look. I'm like, who was the other one? What's the other one? Who was the other? Who was popping like Loud back then? Tommy Boy probably. Violator was too Loud. So Violator was I don't think it was too Loud, but Violator was popping. But come on, man. Come on, man. Loud Records. Loud was cracking. I'm not taking nothing. I'm not taking nothing from Loud. So I'm just curious to know. So I'm just gonna ask you one question. Loud's 93, right? Yeah. That was 93? Yeah. It was around that era. So it started in about 93, 93 to 90. No, it started in 93. Han Solo. It started Han Solo in 93. Okay. Popping 94, 95 maybe? Yeah. And then Mack happened at the time y'all talking about is like 94, 95. Yeah, exactly. So that's what I'm saying. That's what I wanted to get to. Hold on. That's what I wanted to get to. I'm just saying. I mean. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing about Def fucking Roll in this motherfucker. I was just waiting. I was just Tommy Boy and all type of shit. Ain't nobody gonna say Death Row in this motherfucker? Well, I'm just thinking. Wait a minute. The reason why is because Death Row was Death Row was one record label though. I'm not taking away from Death Row. I'm always the one. That's why I was being quiet. You copping out. I'm speaking on preference. Tommy Boy. I'm speaking on preference. My lane. Hey, I just gave you something off the top of my head. De La Soul. Okay. That's what I'm saying. I'll wait. Okay. I'll wait. Okay. What else? Okay. I'm gonna stick with Loud. Planet Rock. That's where I'm gonna go. These niggas. Cut it out. main source. They had main source. They had main source.
They had one record.
They had main source.
They had one record.
Death Row definitely over that, okay? But I'm just saying, dude, like, I'm sorry, dog. Like, Loud Records, like, I mean, dude, when B-Fins, we had this little memorial, we was playing that, not little, but big, actually.
So y'all niggas go act like Bad Boy didn't exist?
I'm trying to see what
y'all niggas go act like Bad Boy didn't exist?
Nah, he is saying that.
You niggas gonna act like Party and Bullshit didn't come out in 1992 and Biggie wasn't over here at goddamn Marla's Memory Lane, nigga. Over here on Crenshaw.
Murder Inc. wasn't popping.
Hey, they was popping, dude. They was popping. But Loud Records was popping the hardest for me, bro.
But I get what you're saying, though. I get what you're saying.
The golden era was nice.
I'm still thinking.
The golden era was a rich time in hip hop.
It was a rich time.
It was a rich time. The golden era was
because you jump out there and say these things.
Also, Columbia was popping.
Rough Riders.
Nas, Fuji.
I mean, yeah,
Cypress Hill.
But that's a powerhouse label, though.
That's weird, though. It's weird
that's
because
different.
because Cypress was Rough House.
Yeah,
but Rough House through Columbia.
So Def was.
You would have to talk about Rough House, bro.
Right.
Columbia is just too fucking huge.
Columbia's too big. Columbia's too big. I'm not giving Tommy Mottola that credit.
Yeah, Columbia's too big. That's a monster, though. That's a monster, dude. We talking about Steve.
Epic had a little run. Epic had a little run.
Loud, Death Row,
Ruthless,
Bad Boy. Ruthless is earlier in the game, so we have to go.
Death Row, because around that time they had the Bone Records.
No, wait, hold on.
One more question.
Who else we
forgot a few.
Are you serious?
You can't say Loud, then Death Row, then Death. You gotta say
That wasn't
in order. It's just in the top five. Well, of course you got to say
Def Jam is definitely in the top 3.
Nobody's gonna say Def Jam.
Def Jam's definitely in the top 3. Hey, I'm high as fuck right now off some glue, nigga. Like, so that's why I'm trying to stick with my fucking guns with the fucking with Loud Records, bro. That's all I was bringing up. All these other niggas,
okay, hold on,
whatever.
Hold on, Tripper. It's this type of shit. Some steady gang, steady house gangs.
Right.
Is Ruthless Records looking for Loud Records? I just want to know. I'm gonna just leave this on the table right here. Ruthless or Loud?
Ruthless.
Dude, come on, dude. Loud.
You just saying that because cocaine and Jim's in the building and Hutch is in the building?
No.
That's the tree.
Look, man.
So what is you niggas talking about?
That's the tree.
One guy.
That's the tree.
Slow down.
The tree is Ruthless.
That's Montage. That was my calling.
That ain't
Ruthless. So let me get this straight.
Devil's advocate.
Okay.
He said Ruthless or Loud. It depends on what part of the culture you from.
It should.
It does.
I'm saying this for the simple fact that
he knows better.
He understands why I'm saying what I'm saying.
We from out here, born and raised.
Everyone
of course we want a Jerry curl and wear some lokes.
Nah, but you niggas, you can't say that. You niggas is extra hip hop niggas.
If I was
you
from the
niggas have
Marcy
scratches
Projects,
on your songs, bro.
Right?
Yeah, we was talking about that when they was here. We was talking about how they shit was different.
Come on, bro.
They shit was different.
If I mean, because you know,
you're like the most hip hop of the gangster, so-called gangster rap.
Wait a minute, the label you worked at. Priority.
What I was going to say?
You were blazing.
I was going to say that next.
Blazing.
I wasn't over. I was going to put that on the table.
You were on
so Priority or Loud.
Let me say this.
Because I can name a couple records over here.
Oh my God, you was on
projects Uptown, here, there, Brooklyn, Queens, whatever.
Right.
I would say Loud. I wouldn't say Ruthless.
What? Well,
I disagree.
Hey, chill.
I disagree.
Chill.
You're right.
Give somebody your keys.
You're right.
You blocking that gate, bro. Yeah.
You're right though. But you're right though. During that era, you're right.
During that era,
because ain't nobody in Marcy listening like.
I mean, DLC.
But they don't need to.
You know what I'm saying?
They wasn't buying records anyway.
They can't understand.
They wouldn't listen to DLC.
DLC was double plat.
You're right.
They was not listening to like. I feel that.
I get what Chill's saying, but then
it depends on what part of the culture you want.
No, I think the era.
Our era.
if you from West
You think
Coast,
Jay-Z
Yeah,
wanted?
because Ruthless was weak as fuck, like in the late '90s.
no,
Late 90s.
It was
They had Menage.
Easy had already passed. Easy passed in '95.
Terry B. That's some weird shit.
Cherry B was never officially signed. Not officially. She was at Atlantic.
I got 2 beautiful kids by one of the ladies from Menage a Trois, but I can say they had Menage a Trois.
I damn near forgot about that.
And also hoes with attitude. We forgot.
Now I
Well,
never
no, well, you
forget.
can't.
they
You
had
can't even really
HWA.
speak on it post Easy. It's not fair. But I'm talking about with Easy E. We can't go post Easy.
Ruthless,
with
Ruthless. Okay, so
with Easy.
I roll with the R.
Yeah.
Not 93 though.
But I
They
can't
were
see
dying.
Nas wanting to sign to
yeah.
Ruthless.
They were dying in 92.
I can't see Nas wanting to sign with Ruthless back then.
But,
I can't see Jigga. I can't see what's
right.
the boy name? What would I be without you?
But-
I couldn't see him.
I kind of disagree with that.
it was like,
Wait,
Oh.
Jigga came out here for his first deal. Came to Priority. His first album was through Priority.
But it was through Freeze. Which was it was a dance label from the East Coast that had distribution through Priority. It's not,
oh, okay.
it's not like he came to Priority like, you know.
And Priority was the wave, man. Come on, I was Art Death.
Priority was a wave. That's a
Priority was
fact.
fucking way.
That's a fact.
So I spent 7 years there. I did marketing. I was a director of marketing. I ran a section called P2K. Like they had all this shit that was, you know, when the year broke 2000, all these releases they won. That's when I did Mack 10's label and shit. Who banging, of course. Shout out to all the brothers.
Yeah, CJ Mack.
CJ Mack, Boo Capone, motherfucking
What was them 3
Technique,
chicks' name?
MC8.
It was 3 ladies. I forgot their name. They was a singing group over there. I think it was Tracy Nelson. No, it wasn't Tracy Nelson. It was
I forget the name of the group.
the chick from the Mary Jane Girls now.
I forget the name
I
of
figure
it.
you know what I'm talking about, though,
Yeah.
right?
Sultry.
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 Damn.
Sultry.
Yeah, damn. He got you, D. He got you on that one,
D,
D.
you slipping, D, you slipping.
Well, I wouldn't have never thought of them in the first place.
We digging deep.
I'm the king of the random shit, nigga. I worked at all the random record labels. Yeah. So yeah, the Priority. I knew all them shits.
Was they ever released?
Yeah, they put out an album.
They put an album or a
Mack
single?
10, he might get mad at me for telling niggas this, but Mack 10 was one of the best businessmen ever. Let me tell you what this nigga did, and still is. This nigga had 11 acts signed. He did a distribution deal with Priority for Who Banging.
Right.
That nigga got, and I think all them niggas had like a $400,000 advance.
You.
Damn.
Some shit. That nigga got,
Back then.
Damn.
he got
Yeah.
the advance.
That was a good
on
one.
all 11 of them
See,
motherfuckers. Up front.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
That's
Yeah,
why
shout
Mack
out to
10 was
shit.
running. That nigga was, he did all his deals like that, was running around here with diamonds and talking
Yeah,
shit
he
to you
was.
niggas. That's
Right.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was.
He was getting too
Because I
much
know
money.
how 8 got over there with him. He was actually supposed to be doing a deal with Master P first. And Master P was over that party at that time.
Signing everybody.
Mac called him up there and was like, "Nah, man, keep that shit Westy. Come on over here. I'm
Who
gonna give you
banging?
this much."
Right.
Boom, who banging?
They gave Mack a bunch of money. He spread it around. I would say that too.
Yeah, they did that
That's dope.
thing, man. Come on.
That's dope.
Comrades.
That's dope.
Comrades. They did Comrades too.
All of that, bro. Fade.
So after, you know, gang of labels you worked at, how'd you get into management?
So after I worked at Priority, I worked at Artist Direct. Artist Direct is a label that was designed like, it was like when the music and the tech shit first converged.
Yeah.
Jem Swindell and Mark Geiger hired me over there to be a director of marketing. And I started managing producers. I started managing Khalil, my best friend and my partner in South Scientific. He had started doing production for this girl from Brooklyn named Brooklyn that was signed to Dr. Dre.
Convenient.
I remember.
I remember her. She was signed.
Yeah.
Never came out.
He started doing some production for her, and Drake heard it and was like, went crazy. He was really into Brooklyn. The shit that he did for her was incredible. So Dre was like, "What's up with this kid?" Dre signed Khalil to a production deal while I was managing him. Me and Zach Katz was Khalil's lawyer at the time.
Oh,
Pardon me. So we did a deal with Dre. Khalil kind of became like a aftermath producer.
Okay.
And that's when he started doing all the shit for
Everybody. Yeah. 50. Eminem, he got hits.
So that's kind of
Yeah, you do.
That's kind of how I started getting into management because I worked in the music industry for so long. Khalil's mom actually ran the program that I was talking about.
Oh, okay, that got
so she got me into the.
That's dope.
Because they kind of trusted me with like what I knew I knew the music industry. I started managing Khalil. Then I started managing. I managed Exhibit for a little while. Me and Big Boy.
That's all right.
Then we managed Strong Arm Steady through that process. And it just kind of continued from there, man. Because I'm an artist first, and then a lot of brothers know me on a personal level, so I think people just trust me.
Solid dude, yeah,
right. Solid dude,
yeah. They know if you leave some money with me, it's gonna be here when you get back most of the time.
He's like, if I can help it, huh?
If I can help it. Yeah.
So let them know about how you pretty much went out to New York and did your thing too.
So I went out to New York. 2007, 2008. I moved to New York. I was going through shit out here. I started this company called Prohibit. I opened this shop in New York. It was a Japanese denim brand, like streetwear and shit like that.
I got a shirt.
I used to do parties, and really I sold weed out the store too. But I used to do parties and shit like that. Mixtape, for real, I sold weed. Yeah. So I used to have mixtape parties and shit. So all these little niggas used to come down from like Harlem, Brooklyn, all that shit, because I was convenient on New York is you can't if you got a meeting at 10 o'clock and if you stay in Brooklyn, you got a meeting at 10 o'clock in Manhattan and a meeting at 4 o'clock. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Between 10 and 4, what the fuck you gonna do? Either you got to go all the way back to Brooklyn,
right?
Or
you gonna hang.
Or you gonna hang from
right.
spot to spot. So my spot became the hang.
Dope.
I had a basement where of course everybody go down there and smoke weed and shit like that. So people always be there. Action Bronson, fucking Smoke Dizza, rest in peace, Mac Miller. Kendrick shot a bunch of his videos in front of there. And I met A$AP Rocky, A$AP Yams and all them there. They kind of looked at me as an older uncle type figure from the West Coast. They would come by there. Dave Chappelle be there smoking weed or fucking Black Thought.
Yeah.
Jay Electronica, who was my neighbor in Brooklyn.
Bars.
Jay was my neighbor. We used to play like D-Don Dish with each other. That's how I said what's up to that nigga. I go ring his doorbell and leave. He'd be like, "That was you?" I'd be like, "Yeah, that was me, nigga." Like, whatever. So they used to all come by there, just kicking whatever. And then I met this nigga Rocky. I met Yams. I met Danny Brown, my partner.
Right.
And my partner Mack started managing Danny Brown, and we all just formed this, built a community out of really Rocky, Danny Brown, Schoolboy Q. Like their first tour was together. I started managing Rocky and managing the A$AP Mob and helping them kind of build their business. And that kind of just
had a good movement. They had a really good movement.
It had a really good movement, man. I had in terms of like,
he was like
in terms of how people
perceive
perceive me that definitely changed people's perception of me.
Okay.
Just as an executive, everybody, I think, knew me from doing certain shit, or if you didn't know me, you'd be like, man, I seen that nigga face for hella years because I've been around. But I think that definitely started changing people's perception of me because I was responsible for so much and had my hands like on so many parts of that movement. So it definitely helped propel me as an executive.
And it was successful.
Yeah, successful. Shout out to that shit, please.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, man, I was like the big homie out there doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Rocky did something else, man. That nigga, that was one of them times. I mean, I've been fortunate enough to see a couple of them type,
It's the
moments.
few rappers that know how to, like 50 did it, A$AP did it, like, where it's like how to fuck with the sexy side of the game and still be like that nigga. You know what I'm saying? And that's where he won. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you just called
with the ladies
sexy.
like
That's all good.
I'm just
and
keeping it
both of them
straight.
Niggas ugly as hell,
like I'm just keeping it straight. Like you know what I'm saying? Them niggas had the ladies on them. But they still kept they thug persona. You know what I'm saying?
No,
like
100%. Them niggas, it's something different, man. You got to take your hat off to nigga can do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That shit's kind of hard to do.
He wasn't afraid to fuck with other styles too.
That's what I'm saying. Your boy was fucking with all kind of styles.
Yeah, he wasn't like not the New York style. He had styles.
He went beyond New York. He went kilt with it.
I used to tell jokes all the time, like, bro, where the fuck are you from, bro?
Right, yeah. Like
where are you from?
But I love, you know what? I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like I love the diversity in that when he was doing that and how he was carrying like some thug shit on his back at the same time. Like I honestly like to see that kind of diversity, dude. Like, you know, it's creative. You know what I'm saying?
That's why he was hella successful too, because he was fucking talented.
Yeah.
For sure. I mean, shit, it's been 3 years since that brother put out a record, but he's still a celebrity. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Right.
You know, when brothers do that, it's different. It's
I think you do. You get some artists that be on 9 months, 9 months, 10 months. Then you got cats like 2.5 years, maybe.
You get the cats that can. Not everybody can afford to do that.
Yeah,
and financially and fan base wise,
financially definitely. You gotta have
and
that
fan base too, because
you know what I mean. In this
you
day
could be
time,
forgotten in 11 months, let alone 2.5 years.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta have some quality too. You know what I'm saying?
True.
These cats, they be out here with the quantity.
Yeah,
but see,
they ain't even mix right.
This is where I know
18 songs of bullshit.
18 songs of straight.
This is where I know. This is where I know Chace came into play, though. I'm sure
I got a double lab on the bad calories.
Yeah,
I'm sure your part of the game was like really showing him how to stretch his talent out and actually get the most out of it. I'm sure that's what you put down.
Yeah, part of my shit was like strategic development, like strategic growth, like. Kind of seeing a playing field, suggesting shit to him that maybe he didn't, because Rocky's incredibly creative. So a lot of the creative shit, you know, he don't need no help with that shit.
Right.
Yeah, niggas really, really creative. But just like turning some of that creativity into businesses, and then like, you know, find a way for him to become the type of artist that doesn't have to work all the time, and he can maintain his. You know, we created a lot of buckets or revenue for him.
Right.
You know, so Rocky just put out an NFT and. You know, all this other shit. And the way that we kind of designed his career early so that he didn't have to, it's not just about music. It's about so many other things.
Right.
But you can't get
It's lost. A brand. He branded himself.
But you also can't get lost in trying to pursue that being a brand.
Right.
Because that shit is partly corny and you see other artists go through that.
Right,
so, you know, You know, I don't know. He's a gifted dude, man. But him,
well, I think that's where you came into play.
I definitely did. I definitely did, man. Listen, I made a lot of mistakes. I work with a lot of artists that have made mistakes. And there, Rocky had components of several artists that I worked with before, so I just try to realize that, like, you know what I'm saying, like, he had a DNA of a couple different artists, man, and unfortunately they can't perform. So I was just trying to do shit that they did differently,
right?
Like, you know what I'm saying? Because he had the opportunity, like you said, he had the opportunity that, you know, the girls really on him, and then obviously,
like I'm telling you, that's a hard lane. That's what I'm saying. It's a hard lane.
But then we did the same shit with Playboy Cardi. In a much subversive, you know, more punk rock way, but he definitely.
Yeah, that one song he had was so hard, dog. I can't even front, bro. Is that the first one, kind of whatever? Yeah, bro. That song, bro, dude, that was.
So hard. I did that shit when I moved to New York. So I met Rocky and those guys, and then Cardi. And did Cardi shit for his first 2 albums. Executive produced that. And shit, now these Griselda guys, I don't executive produce their stuff, but I created, directed Burden of Proof for Benny and the Hit Boy album.
Which, by the way, is my favorite rappers.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
I know.
Yeah, there you go.
Mine, too.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Conway the Machine.
Yeah, shout out. Come get on this song with me and Nate, nigga. Stop playing.
But
I saw them talking the other day. Didn't they just talk the other day?
I don't know.
Conway
on Instagram,
Conway and 8.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, they only
Conway's on 8 last
he's
year.
on 8
on last album too.
Yeah.
No doubt. Produced by Primo.
But it just seems that your hand is in hot shit even now.
Yeah,
that's hella dope.
Man,
dude.
I tell people all the time, I just build communities. Bro.
That's 25 years, 30 years of being hot.
And the best thing I got is my taste. I got great fucking taste.
Yeah, you do.
I know good hip hop. You know, this kid I'm managing right now, Navy Blue, is like, he gonna be huge. He's a professional skateboarder.
That's dope.
About to kill him.
That's dope.
He skates for Supreme.
Oh, okay. Dope.
Sage Elsesser, you seen him?
Oh, you know what? I do know his name. I know his name.
He grew up with Knock and all them dudes.
Wow.
So he's a professional skater. He signed in Supreme. He does all the Supreme books.
Right. And he got bars?
Oh, man.
And he got bars. I just listened to the song, dog. Him and Earl.
And he got his own sneaker to Converse.
Right.
Niggas already, he got.
Come on.
You know what's funny? Because I was just about to say he's like literally like a newer Vince. What's his name? Vince Staples.
Yeah.
Like he's like from that lane, but like that same barred up lane. Creative though. Yeah. See, exactly.
So Knock, Earl Sweatshirt, And so all those guys kind of like grew up together.
Yeah.
They all know each other.
Okay.
Really well.
Same community.
Actually, Sage and Earl are best friends, and Sage introduced Tyler and Earl together.
Oh, okay.
He actually, so they all
in the same community.
Right.
all the same community.
They about to kill it too.
Right.
Kill it.
He got
Need
some
some
real
new,
shit.
fresh something.
Yeah,
dope,
yeah,
It's
yeah.
gonna be dope.
Yeah.
He's from Mid City too, man. But
Yeah.
he's super dope. And then Georgia and Mojo.
Yeah,
I don't know
that's
if
the
people
home, bro.
realize how incredible her talent is.
Oh,
man.
bro, all the way
You know,
through.
but I
She's
tell
a female prince.
I tell people all the time, man. Like we always talk about like the producers that are close to Dilla and shit like that. Like,
Right.
Georgia and Mojo is the only like. She's ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
She was
Her
nominated
timing
for a
is
Grammy.
dope.
She was nominated for Best R&B Vocal Performance in 2019, 2020. She's about to put out this new record called VWETO3, which is a like instrumental record. But she has a new album coming out on Brain Feeder, hopefully sometime this year. But she's I don't know, just in terms of like vocalists, producers, she's one of the illest. Period. So I got a lot of faith in what she's doing. I think she's gonna really break through. The same way that Thundercat did.
Yeah.
Like, I think she's gonna have a real breakthrough.
Yeah. Shout out to her. Shout out to D Claim.
And then Yasin Bey, Mos Def got a new record coming out, and in the Black Star album, they're really
Say what?
You know what? Now I'm gonna get her on the show within the next 2-3 weeks. Watch.
got to.
We
Hold
gonna get
on,
on
you
the
said
show.
Black Star album.
It's coming.
Yeah, all produced by Madlib.
What?
All produced by Madlib.
Come on.
Wow.
D, I know you happy over there. D, motherfucker. D.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
That's gonna be dope.
That's off the chain. That was like some really good news.
Yeah.
For real.
Smart too. That's smart.
And then Gunn and Benny again.
Yeah.
Gunn got
man.
Hitler Wears Hermes 8. Mack is back in the fold.
Mack is dope.
Mack is amazing.
Yeah, he's dope. He's a very
What's the young
good
lady that
video
rap with them
director.
name? What's her name?
No, Mack is amazing. You're tripping.
Yeah, no, he's amazing.
That nigga's amazing.
He's amazing.
That nigga's a savant when it comes to rap.
Yeah.
What's the young lady name rap with them?
Armani Caesar. Amazing. She's there too.
I just seen some live footage of her getting it in. I said, God dang.
She's for real.
Nice.
And I can respect bars. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the bars.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Sounds good. Montage One.
Yes, sir.
We wrapping it up?
Podcast.
Oh, man.
What you got, man?
You know what? First of all, shout out to the homie
What's this?
X to the Z.
Oh, the napalm
yeah,
flower
we in
bomb.
there.
We got that napalm glass grenade, but within it, we got some bomb ass Gorilla Glue smalls, bro. Just
He was
perfect
like
for the
small.
cutting. Perfect for the cutting, bro.
Let me see.
We don't have our close-up photographer today, but
Like,
the aroma is close up
that bomb
enough.
they been
You know what I'm
seeing.
saying?
X, well, I don't have none of this shit, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Actually, that's courtesy of your boy Montage, but I'm gonna tell you, X got shit that's bomb ass
X,
and
send me this
more
shit. Or
bomb than that.
X, send me this shit, or I'm gonna tell niggas what you was doing before you signed that deal loud, nigga.
Yeah, right. Yeah, man. That's that Gorilla Glue though,
I
man.
gotta
That
take
shit.
the ride on X. He stay on the other side of Earth.
Come on.
Yeah, nah, he
That's how I can get it. I gotta go see him.
yeah,
You
right.
gotta get in the helicopter. and go out
Yeah,
there.
I got to go Kobe style.
Yeah, man. I used to go all the time to the studio, and then some motherfucker like snip the little car charger thing out in front of it. He has a car charger in front of the studio. So I came one time and the shit was cut. Like niggas be on that car charger war. Niggas be mad over
You got
space
a- you
and
got
all
elec-
this
you-
other
You
shit.
got an electric car?
Yeah, the little one. The little nigga is electric.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah, so yeah, shout out to X though, man.
Shout out to X.
I forget this nigga Montage is a techie.
Yeah, dude.
He got everything.
I mean, bro,
And
like
look, and it's all in storage. So you got it, but you can never use it. You can never play with it.
if
got all the toys that you can never
and I
play
got
with.
it too, as opposed to like a nigga that will say that.
No, he got
and
it.
don't have it. I actually got it.
No, he'll be like,
he got a whole record plant in storage.
Yeah, well, the cars is out though. You know what I'm saying? And that was the best experiment ever. Just tapping into that electric world. So I'm all the way on for 2022. I'm waiting on the Tesla truck or whatever the fuck else they coming with. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming that way.
That's right. That's right.
That motherfucker like a big ass cell phone. Just
Hey man, that shit look fucking crazy. That's what I'm on.
That motherfucker's all jacked up in the back.
Yeah, it look crazy though. I want to put it on some like 28s or some shit.
Hold on, somebody call me on the car.
My brother got one of them motherfuckers. He be at the charter state. You can make beats on the damn thing.
Oh, you got a Tesla? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's way out, bro.
Beats on that
I would imagine. Listen,
Bobo got the big guy too.
I would imagine Akai will at one point probably tap into Tesla.
They put Reasons in
that too. Reason could be up in there. Listen, as a man who put money down on one,
right. When
I actually went up to Tesla because I had to, you know how they be in the mall and shit. I was, I'll be on my shoe game. I was picking up a win, and I stopped by Tesla. I was like, "Yo, man, what's up? You got my bread and shit." They was like, "Oh yeah, it looks like it's gonna be more toward the end of 2022," and I'm like, "Y'all niggas playing, man." Then he talked to me about that Y though. I didn't know they had an X model that's called the Y, but the wings don't go up, but it's not 90 racks like the X. That shit's like only 60. So I wasn't mad at that.
Do you get the Y?
I might. I don't know.
That motherfucker like a big.
I got a Lankin, nigga.
Yeah,
right. I just got something regular with switches.
Electric is the way. I'm gonna stay on my gas game, but just like some classic shit.
Dope as hell. Chace Infinite, man. It was a pleasure.
Man, thank you guys for having me. I hope I was a decent guest.
Oh, come on, man, bro. One of our West Coast legends.
Jeez,
one of our West Coast influencers. One of our West Coast button pushers.
Yeah.
But nobody knows as much as they should. And I think it's just like humbling. I think it's a West Coast culture. Like
the right people know. Let me say that.
Yeah, well, of course.
The right people know.
He's done nothing but hits and put his hand in anything that's hot for 25 years. So somebody know.
Yeah.
It's got to be some dopeness.
Come on. He's only been doing dope shit.
We only have fresh
years.
niggas on this show, man. What are y'all talking about?
That's right.
All y'all
Shit.
brothers is legends. I thank y'all again for having me, man.
Man, it's a pleasure,
Thanks for coming. And that's it. The Sick Show with my boy Montage One.
And we out.
The Chill, CMW, and MannyUP. All right, Big D.
Motherfucker.
And that's how it goes.
Platforms. Thank you, brother.
Man, chill.
South side to the best, north side to the least. Doing forward to 80. Greater later, player to player. Real shit lasts forever.